I bought a new RV. That is right, I traded in my 2022 Grand Design Transcend 261 BH. In this video, I'm going to take you on a tour of the outside and the inside of the new RV. Stick around and find out what I got. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you are new here, my name is David, and in November 2023, I sold everything to hit the road full-time in my RV, along with Rupert, May, and accompanied by my brother Kevin. 4 months out of the year, we are living the full-time RV life, one campground at a time. Let me give you a little backstory on why I traded in my Grand Design Transcend and bought this beautiful rig that is behind you. I will show you that in a minute. All right, let me start out by saying that there was nothing wrong with my Transcend. I absolutely loved that camper. It became pretty apparent after about a month or so of the full-time RV life that my Transcend was just going to be a little bit too small. Having myself, Rupert, May, and my brother Kevin, it was just way too cramped and not really set up for full-time living. What I was looking for was something just a little bit more space, a more homey feel, if you will, residential appliances or close to residential appliances if possible, and some more room for Rupert and May to kind of run around. I know everybody's excited to see what it is that we got, so without further ado, there it is! This is a 2024 Grand Design Reflection 324 MBS. And if you don't know, the MBS stands for mid-bunk slide. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 5th wheel from Grand Design. I've had it a week and I absolutely adore it. So let's take you around on the outside, show you the features that it has, and then we'll go inside and I'll show you that, because it is cold out here today. We are under the front of the 5th wheel here. First thing I want to show you is the front storage here. Don't mind my mess either. I was too busy throwing everything from the Transcend into here, so I have to organize all of this stuff. But I did want to show you, it does have a 60 amp Furrion MPPT solar charge controller. That right there is the solar disconnect. It has already like a DC bus bar in here. I haven't got in there yet, but that's pretty neat. And it is set for an inverter prep. That orange wire right there is for, it apparently goes back into the circuit breaker, so we can put an inverter in here at some point, which I will be doing. I want an inverter and full solar with lithium batteries in here. At some point we will be doing that. And we have on each side 2 30-pound propane tanks, big pass-through storage. You probably can't tell with all of my junk that's in there, but there is a lot of storage in there. I've just had this camper for a week and I literally took everything out of the Transcend, chucked it all in there, and hightailed it here for the farm so I can start organizing it. But I really wanted to show you guys this camper. Moving on to the next bay is the outdoor kitchen. This is my little propane stove, but we have a outdoor refrigerator. One of these Capital griddles. I have never used a griddle before, so if you have any tips or tricks on these things, drop them down in the comments below. I would appreciate it. Got a spray port here for hosing off. Grand Design has started including a little leash latch here for your dog, so Rupert and May are gonna like that when we get out onto the campgrounds. It does come with the Moride step above folding stairs that are very easy to put up and bring down. It has this new grab handle that I absolutely love. It just folds down and it goes pretty much the entire length of the steps. This is the living room slide, rack and pinion for this slide box. It does come with the Moride CRE 3000 suspension and Goodyear endurance tires. I believe Grand Design is the first one in 5th wheels to have anti-lock brakes on them. Don't quote me on that, but I thought I read that in the various different materials that I got with this one. And it has the TireLink tire pressure monitoring system included. It is a banded TPMS, so just like your car, and it did come with the monitor for the tire pressure sensors as well. Got our ladder here on the back. Currently have the poop cart attached to it. A 2-inch receiver here for like a bike rack or something like that. I believe it is 3,000 pounds towing and 300 pounds of hitch weight. That box that was up front under the cab up there is actually a bike rack for my e-bike that I'm going to be putting on here as well. 50 amp shore power. There are 2 ACs on the roof. It's really windy and still kind of wet from a lot of rain, so I'm not going to get up on the roof, but there are 2 ACs on this rig. Kitchen slide. This is also a rack and pinion slide box. This is the bunk slide, or the mid bunk slide, or Kevin's room, and it has the Schwintek slide system. I am a little bit nervous about that, but hopefully it'll be fine. There is the drain for your black and both gray tanks. There's only 1 drain on this. I was so excited about that. That was the one thing I did not like about the Transcend. I had the 2 separate drain ports, one for the kitchen gray tank, and then the one in the back was for the black tank and the shower gray. This only has 1. This is the heater for the rig. It does have the Furrion tankless water heater. So far, I love it. Endless hot water as long as I have propane, a sewer hookup, and water. The other side of the pass-through, again, I've got all my junk in here, but there is the 4-point auto leveling, the tire link TPMS system. So far, I really like the auto leveling. Push a button, done. And then we have our docking station here for the water. Not hard to understand, just follow the pictures for whatever it is that you are trying to do. Black tank flush and your city water connection there. Outdoor plug and hot and cold shower. That's gonna be nice too. I'll be able to bathe Rupert and May outside with the hot and the cold water. And then the other 30-pound propane tank is on this side. There is the propane selector. I have it currently on this tank, so when this one runs out, I will turn that dial that way and it will draw from the other tank. And that is pretty much the outside of this 2024 Grand Design Reflection 324 MBS. Let's head on inside, say hi to Rupert and May, and take a look at this beautiful coach. And if you're liking this video so far, I would ask you to please go ahead and boop that like button. It does help me get this channel out to more people. I am trying to grow this channel. Welcome inside the Grand Design Reflection 324 MBS. Coming in from the main entrance, to your left is your living room kitchen. Directly in front of you is the mid-bunk slide. And to the right is the bathroom and the master bedroom. Let's start out in the living room and the kitchen. Having the opposing slides really does give you a lot of room in here. I love this couch slash recliner. There are 3 recliners in here. All 3 do recline. They have the little footrests that come out. I have this old blanket on here because the dogs do like to lay up on the couch. And I would like to keep the furniture looking new for at least 2 weeks. All 3 have some lights that come on the bottom. Some LED lights, massage, and heat. Moving into the back, you have a really large U-shaped dinette. As you can see, it's currently set up as my office. I turn this table actually this way, and then I sit here and use this as my office. Those cushions in the back actually go over this table when you push the table down, and then this whole thing becomes a sleeping area. There's Mr. Rupert. He's watching the horses out the window. And Donkey. Another thing I like about this is a look at these windows. You have large windows on the living room slide, a window here, a window there, large windows in the back, and then one on the non-camp side. But sitting here, working, looking outside, watching the horses, the donkey play, and sometimes there's cows that come in from the back. I can't wait to get out west and be sitting back here and watching all of the cool landscapes and everything that this beautiful country has to offer. Miss May's sleeping. I was told that the dogs have to make an appearance in every single video. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is kind of weird. I have this fan in my Transcend. I can't find a place for it, so right now it's just sitting up here. I have to have a fan running. I have to have airflow. Moving to the entertainment side, we have 3 storage cabinets up here. This is your sound system, JBL sound system, which actually does hook into the TV, and you can play the sound from the TV out of the speakers. There's a speaker here and there's a speaker in the master bedroom, and the TV will play out of there if you would like. Another cabinet there. Huge 40-inch Roku TV. Don't mind my junk, but look at the size of this drawer. It's massive. I really like this electric fireplace. This was not a deal breaker for me. I didn't really care if it had an electric fireplace or not. I didn't know that I would actually use it or like it, and let me tell you, I absolutely love it. This thing will heat up this camper really well just by itself. So if you are at a campground with shore power and it's cool, you can use the electric fireplace instead of burning through your propane. Into the kitchen area, Furrion microwave. It is really large. This is a regular microwave. It is not a convection microwave. 3-burner propane cooktop, really nice. This is cast iron and it is quite robust. The oven, oh, how I love the oven. It is so much bigger than the one that I had in the Transcend. I am not going to have any problem getting a turkey in here. And the really good thing about this oven is when you set it to 350 degrees, it actually stays at 350 degrees. Not 300, not 400, not 450. You don't have to play the little game of trying to get the temperature right in this oven. It actually goes to temp and stays there. Got some pretty deep drawers here. Another small little cabinet to the side. Coming to the island. The island is rather large. I actually really like it. These are really nice solid surface countertops. They feel really good. Residential faucet with a spray head. It does come with the drying rack that you can put over this to put things on to dry. This is pretty neat here. It has built-in slots for your utensils, and there's a secret one here for knives or other items. I really like that. Here it has its own built-in garbage can. Plenty of space under the sink in 3 large drawers on the side. This made me so happy when I saw this. This is a Furrion 12-volt refrigerator, and it is quite large. Freezer. I mean, I can fit just about anything in here. I'm really excited to be able to buy in bulk like I used to do and store stuff in the freezer. In the Transcend, I loved the 12-volt fridge in that Transcend, but the fridge and freezer were really small. So I am so happy to have a bigger, closer to residential size refrigerator. Directly across from the refrigerator is the pantry with its own light. I don't know if you saw that come on, but there is a motion sensor light in here, and it does a really good job. And there's a ton of storage in here. Yes, I know I still have to organize it, but again, everything got thrown in here and everything got shifted around anyway during travel. But this is super deep. Like you have to get on your tippy toes to reach back here. Love the pantry. Another feature that I really liked, can you see it? It has flush slides. There's no toe kick on this side. This is the living room slide, and it also has it on the kitchen slide. It's flush. You don't have that little piece of board that comes up that would be right about here where the slide is, and you're constantly stubbing your toe on it. So really liked that. Barn door leading into the bunk room. I love the look of this barn door. The hardware looks really good. It looks very modern farmhouse, if you will. Moving into the bunk room, this will be my brother's room when he is with me. When he is not with me, it is the dog's room. I have both of their crates up on his bed here, but you can see how deep and how wide this bottom bunk is. The top bunk does fold up out of the way. It is on a gas strut and easily comes down. This is probably going to be for storage for me. Who knows? You have 3 drawers underneath, 3 drawers here, and they're rather large. 2 drawers on that side. Here is the breaker box. I have to figure it out, but there's 2 breakers here that say inverter prep, and those are just your 12-volt system fuses. And then it has these cabinets. TV backer location with some plugs and cables there. There's a USB, one USB-A and a USB-C port there. The mid-bunk slide has 2 doors. There's one that goes out. There's the entry door, and then that one is for the kitchen. This is the barn door one, and this is actually a pocket door. I'm very happy that Kevin's gonna have doors. And they are held on with a magnet, and they are really strong. All right, let's go upstairs because I have stairs now. I'm really excited about having stairs again. I'm doing laundry right now, so pardon the mess in here, but here is the bathroom. Got a really large countertop here. The sink is plastic. You know, it's not bad. I'll probably replace it at some point, but I do like the faucet. The faucet is a residential bathroom faucet. Plenty of room in the medicine cabinet. You get actually a little spot here. You've got another spot up here, or another cabinet I'm using for towels and my laundry stuff up there in the corner. Your porcelain foot flush toilet. Nice shower fixture that's on here. The handles are quality too. This is metal, not plastic, which was nice. The shower is much bigger than the one that I had in the Transcend. Here is the Furrion on-demand water heater. Very simple to use, on-off button. You can change the temperature by using the up and down arrow over here. I'm still playing around with the temperature to figure out where I want it. You can change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. And then when you turn on the hot water, this little flame light comes on, and then it will start heating up the water. I timed it, and from the time that you turn on the hot water, it takes about 5 seconds before it starts getting warm. Nice storage underneath the sink, and 3 drawers. Not real long, but they are pretty deep. This too has a pocket door on it with a nice strong magnet. Moving into the master bedroom, there is a step up here, but there's plenty of room to get all the way back to the corner. But I'm short, I'm only 5'9", so if you're taller, you might have to duck when you get up on this section. 2 large windows here, one over there. This is a residential queen size bed. And let me tell you, the mattress that came with it, this mattress was actually really nice. It's a Serta memory foam mattress, and I didn't even take the mattress that I had in the Transcend. I left it with the Transcend because I liked this one better. And this is the mattress that came with it from Grand Design. Storage cabinets, that just goes all the way through. A little storage cabinet on each side. I love that like nightstand there. Lots of storage under the bed. The bed comes up like really tall. This bed lifts up really tall, which is nice. And when that's up, you could have a dance party in here. So here is a hanging closet. I have very few things that I hang, so they're off to the side here, but I use the bulk of this for my dryer. And 3 drawers right here. And then looking down the hallway back out into the living room. So right here at the top of the steps, we have the Compass Connect system for all of the controls. You have all of your light controls, plus your tank heater and your water pump. All of the gauges are here, and then your awning and the 3 slide controls. This is actually Bluetooth as well, so you can get the Compass Connect app on your phone and control everything from your phone. Next to the Compass Connect, you have your main air conditioning and heat thermostat, a max air fan control. There is a max air fan in the kitchen with a rain sensor. And that is the tour of my new 2024 Grand Design Reflection 324 MBS. This floor plan used to be called the 31MB, if you are familiar with that one. They have rebranded it now into the 324 MBS. And before I forget, I wanted to take a minute and say thank you to everyone who has hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I never thought that I would get the number of subscribers that I do, so I appreciate each one of you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. And for those of you who haven't, I invite you to click that subscribe button, become a member of the Travel Paws RV Pack. We would love to have you guys along for our adventures. This fall, we are hitching up and heading out west to the Grand Canyon, White Sands National Park, Dinosaur Valley State Park in Texas, and then someplace in Louisiana my brother wants to go to see if he can find Bigfoot. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the tour. 10 days in, and I'm absolutely thrilled that I have this. This feels like a home. It does not feel like I'm in a camper. It feels like I am home. And until the next video, safe travels. I'll see you next time.